Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. My God, that car is fast, dude. It is freaking nuts. Richard has his allocation for his 170. We have Demon 170 number 58 and Golf Wrap number 58. So it was like, we gotta do it. It's violent, dude. It's violent. Did you ever see the emblems?
Yeah.
I forgot about that until you just said it, yeah.
What's the significance of the gold elk behind you?
Gas Monkey Garage. Well, you probably already know them. Gas Monkey had a popular TV show back in the day called Fast and Loud.
Man, 8 years though. And that's a long run. You know,
That's a very good run.
300-ish episodes.
There's episode 1. That's the first ever episode build.
With the Model 4 or 5 years, man.
Longer than that. It was here when I was here back in the day. I wasn't fired up for 6 seasons.
And if you clicked on this video, they probably don't need any introduction.
So I'm Kenneth from Gas Monkey Garage.
Lead fabricator, shop foreman.
Cool.
But it's like your Bronco.
Yes. Is it? And there's the man himself. That's Richard.
Point is, we met these guys last year at SEMA Show Vegas, and yes, I still have video from that event that I still need to go through, whatever. But they were super cool, fun to hang out with, and they even went to a club with a 20-year-old, which is a little sketch, guys.
Is that like a club?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm 20.
Oh no! You don't get to have fun, man. Damn it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year you're gonna have a blast, dude.
And yeah, they made some kick-ass rides for the show too, obviously.
We got the 68 C10 or C15 for GMC, everyone out there. The 89 Ferrari Testarossa. The 2019 A12 Superfast and the Overlander TRX that we did.
Such as Texas Skidmark and also the first 3-seater fully electric Ferrari Testarossa. Wild. Wild. I might have to do a full video on that anyways.
Do you have a favorite build of the year that you debuted at SEMA or just through the year?
Dude, it's a toss-up between the Testa and the GMC, but I'd have to say our GMC right now just because we got a lot of freaking heart and soul in that thing right now, man, and it's actually doing really good. Like, it's just about everywhere we could have expected it to be.
If you're familiar with Ferrari and their legal disputes, you know that sometimes they're a little bit allergic to having fun. If you're buying one of their cars, you take it off the lot, you should be able to do whatever you want with it. It's your property now, but put Ferrari on the football field because they're a little tight-ended about that shit. But thankfully, this one skimmed by and Ferrari hasn't said anything. Huge win for both sides. Gas Monkey doesn't have to deal with extra bullshit and they can continue to do badass cars for the rest of the year. They don't have to worry about that legal end of it. And the Ferrari doesn't look as much of a prude about their products as they were, which is great.
Ferrari say anything to you guys?
No, they left us alone, dude, even with the emblems. Did y'all ever see the emblems?
Yeah.
No,
Whose idea was that?
Richard's,
Right.
obviously, yeah, obviously.
So here's a tour of the Gas Monkey shop in Dallas, Texas with Josh, Richard, and the whole crew. Shout out to Josh and Kenny, who were the first two that we met at SEMA 2023. Super cool guys. And through that, we got introduced to the rest of the team. If you had any doubts about me actually going to Texas for it, there's some Buc-ee's for you. Imagine my disappointment when I walk in and I don't see any Buc-ee's branded cowboy hats in that bitch. The fuck?
Richard gave us 35 days and we're 4 days into it, so. For Skidmark, the Ferrari, and the TRX, we built all 3 of those in 45 days.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, so we stay hustling.
It was a big crunch. I believe we did it in 48 days. We got out here and we had 2 builds going on at the same time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the Testarossa was going on at the same time.
Oh yeah, that was a serious build too. I think I gravitate more towards the exotic, so that was.
Yeah.
And then we have random shit like this in the middle of it. They're doing this dude we just finished up with we put a 350 in the back of that.
That's pretty bad.
So yeah, it's
Have you driven it around much yet?
Yeah, we drove it in the parking lot one time, scattered the transmission across the parking lot. So Mike loves it. This is Mike's favorite thing in the whole shop.
Yeah, I think this
Ain't it, Mike?
is I really like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get it through the front.
I love it.
So, yeah, you can check it out.
This is badass.
Once we got done with SEMA, it had an accident in the trailer. It slid sideways and knocked some dents in it, and yeah, so we had to get it back, and Mike just went ahead and touched up all the paint and got it all done. We had to repair one axle because it keeps shredding axles. 3,200 foot-pounds of torque is a lot.
Yeah.
So it's a monster, but
I'd imagine.
it's we're almost done with this now, where it's set. and then it's gonna go back to the audio shop and get the whole audio finished. It's got a full Hertz audio system, sub in the front, everything. So it's a bad, dude. I know people hate it.
It was definitely fun seeing everyone's reaction, either loving or hating it. And the EV stuff, I mean, it's EV, and it's gonna have a lot of torque. It's 300 horsepower, about 3,000 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow. But, dude, I'm telling you right now, I don't know. Even that fucking Demon 170 that we got on a roll, I don't know how much it could actually pull this thing. And this is one of his freaking ugly cars he bought. It's got size. What is this?
5-speed. What's he doing with it? Selling it?
Yeah, Mike took and like he's just painting some things here and there. There was a lot, like the whole grill was painted green and some interior pieces were all painted green, and it kind of like just faded and didn't really age well. So Mike's going back through and like painting it black and cleaning it all up.
Do you have a favorite of the shop at the moment?
Well, right now Skidmark's still here, so obviously Skidmark, yeah.
Okay.
That's my baby. Yeah, I hate we're getting rid of it. Like honestly, I mean everybody in the whole shop does. Like everybody's honestly hoping that whoever wins it is just going to take the cash offer instead. There's a Zephyr next door.
The like old school like
Lincoln
Lincolns?
Zephyr. Mm-hmm.
I actually love those.
Yeah, there's a Lincoln Zephyr next door. That's the Zephyr I was telling you about. So it's pretty cool. The goal of it is to build it for SEMA at some point.
Oh, is the paint gonna be badass on that?
Yeah,
Nice.
stretched, chopped. I just keep trying to talk him into it, but can't get him to freaking pull the trigger on it.
I'm not so much like an old car guy, but I've seen enough of those where I'm like, those are pretty sick. Those are pretty badass.
If you like exotics, there's a few of them next door. Richard's personal collection, yeah.
Yeah, my favorites are the exotics. I mostly do the supercar stuff, so I love those.
His 599 is next door, and his wife's 488 is next door.
Oh, nice.
And then he's got an old school 308, which I mean, I know it's old, but it's still Ferrari. It's
badass.
His 599 is his driver. He's too tall for the 488. A lot of people don't realize that Richard's like, dude, he's probably 6'2" or 6'3". Like, Richard's tall.
Diamond Ferrari. Whoa, here we go. Oh my gosh. How does the seat adjust here a little bit?
I don't have that much room anyway, so I'll suck it up.
Okay. Probably about the same height as you, at
I've
least.
been in the 488 and I was fine.
He's
It was a convertible.
He's a lot of legs, too. Like,
Yeah.
you'll see.
A lot of legs.
Lead singer, Queens of the Stone Age. This is his car, Josh. They came by just to hang out, and then him and Richard got to talking, and they ended up, like, kind of making a deal to where I guess we're going to kind of refurbish it for him, revamp it.
Keep it original, or original for what it is?
Yeah. I mean, it's already got a chassis and stuff underneath it. It's actually a bad car, dude.
So has that one been driven in a while or not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he's owned it since he was 14.
Oh, that's actually sick.
Yeah. This car, there's plans for it for a SEMA build to go into an old
How many
one next
SEMA
door.
builds are you working on?
Well, you never know. It's us. We got a few.
What the hell happened here?
There's a few more of those. Testa. That's where it came from. So there was 5 of these, and we got them all from Mark Wahlberg's film.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Infinite.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Fucking
real.
movie
Movie props.
bullet holes, huh? Then.
Yeah. No,
And they're all like,
stabbed through.
yeah, they're all like made to look like the same, and there's a couple of them. So
Like-
how many did you have to go through to get that?
So we parted 2 out to build that one.
Okay.
But then we had enough extra parts to rebuild the other one and make it whole again too down there.
Okay.
But we're gonna
sweet.
take, once again, we have another big build coming with one of these again that we can
So, what do you do with these two then?
sell them.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he's
sell
gonna
them.
sell them.
Okay.
Sell them with the motor and everything. We had one hero car that actually drove. That's the one, I don't know if you've seen, that I built the trailer hitch on to where it was the Ferrari hauling the other Ferrari. Yeah.
and then the
Okay,
So
yeah,
it was
I
kind
think
of
so.
cool.
I looked at him, I was laughing my ass off. I said, what do you think we lost? He goes, I think it's the license plate. I didn't see anything come on. It's just the hood. Couldn't get any bigger.
Over here is the fun section.
Nice. Oh, that wasn't the fun section yet?
No.
No.
This is the giant toy box.
Fabian was asking about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Demon.
Yeah. Let's
number 58.
talk about that for a sec so we can make clickbait thumbnail.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now,
serious.
this is a really cool thing that Richard decided to do. We met Blake that has the big 4-door Chevy dually that's all slammed out, that's Dolph wrapped.
Yeah.
And one thing turned into another, and we got in contact with Justin, who owns Atlanta Custom Wraps, and we were wanting to do a giveaway. Dolph's favorite car was his Demon.
Yeah.
And Richard has his allocation for his 170, and we had kind of just worked one thing or another, and we have Demon 170 number 58 and Dolph Wrap number 58. So it was like we got to do it. We just got it back, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. My God, that car is fast, dude. It is freaking nuts. Well, I mean, it's stock though.
Okay,
it's stock from factory, dude. 1.6 seconds, 0 to 60. It'll
Are
float
you
the front
serious?
tires. Yeah, that's the fastest production made car in the world right now.
This?
Yep.
All right.
It comes like this.
I had no idea.
No, it comes just like that.
So what
Slick.
fucking year is this one?
2024.
I had no
this
idea.
is
I don't follow muscle cars that much.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit.
No, this is 1,025 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.6 seconds. It's the fastest 0 to 60 in the world right now.
And it lifts the front tires?
Oh yeah, it'll float the front tires stock.
For sure.
Stock, dude. The way that's how it rolled off the showroom, except the wrap. Yeah, and it'll float the front tires.
That's probably your favorite part. Any other favorite parts of it?
Dude, so the craziest thing with it is the fact that you get inside, it's still a fully furnished Challenger inside.
Yeah.
You have heated and AC seats.
Yes,
you got
you
heat
are.
and AC. You got giant fucking screens. You got a big old radio. There's 2 tins in the trunk. Like,
Oh, shit.
it's a loaded car. And I'm telling you right now, when you mat it, so what I tell everybody to describe how fast it is, you don't just go back in the seat. Like, it pulls you back and then starts lifting you up out of the seat because there's no harnesses.
Damn.
It's violent, dude. It's violent. And like, so we had to run a tank through it and then get our E85 like full in the system because it reads percentages.
Yep.
And like, dude, we're doing driving shots, and I looked over and it was like 1,025 unlocked. I'm like, let's do that.
So you've driven it a little bit so far?
Yes. All the miles that are on it were basically me. Ricky took it out. We're doing a big event with Bandas y Trocas at Texas Motor Speedway. So we took it out and did some filming with them, and Ricky did like this big old just raunchy burnout across. I mean, it was crazy, but we got all the driving shots out of the way. But I mean, dude, that's all you
if
hear.
If you ever
is
need
just
any more
supercharger.
driving shots, I'll sit in the back.
There ain't no back seat.
Oh, fuck.
That's the only thing it's got is there's no back seat. Yeah, I hate we're getting rid of it. Like, honestly, everybody in the whole shop does. Like, everybody's honestly hoping that whoever wins it is just going to take the cash offer instead.
What's your favorite though of the year?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of biased, but I think looking at our truck, the 68, I think that's the best looking one here, honestly. I mean, we haven't really gotten much to walk around the place since we've kind of been staying with the truck, going back and forth on it. All the details that we know we put into it. We put a lot of soul into it.
We really pushed this into the scene, like with the people, you know, we took it out to the shows and did the giveaway there. So more than likely we're screwed because it's gonna be a car show person, a truck person, you know, that's gonna
And this
want
was
it.
in a lot of like episodes and stuff like that. So
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
like, it's a big part of that. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised that not as many people wanted it.
I think, like I said, I think that it's so custom that people are a little bit scared of it.
But that's funny because like you guys are a custom shop. You build like custom things all the time. You'd think if you're trying to win a custom thing, you'd want the like most custom badass one. But,
Yeah.
you know,
But I mean,
it is what it is.
It also comes down to, I mean, like, if somebody messes one of these wheels up, they're super expensive. Somebody wrecks it, that $30,000 grill up front is gonna, you know,
it's all one piece, right?
Yeah, you know, it's a solid piece of aluminum. There's episode 1. That's the first ever episode build.
That the Model 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
That's his 308. There's a 48. That's his wife.
Nice. Does it sit in the shop much, or does she actually drive it?
Nah, she doesn't drive it a whole lot. She's got a Range Rover she drives, and then the Rolls, they got a Wraith. Oh yeah, it gets rough. Yeah, that one. That's the Mercedes that we were gonna do a collab with the V12 bi-turbo Mercedes next door, the one I showed you.
The famous Mustang.
Yep, yeah, Richard's Mustang. Everybody knows that one. We just redid the audio on it not too long ago.
Nice.
The 52, that was actually their like first build before the show even existed.
Back at the old shop?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, so-
was the old shop around here? Around this
Yeah,
area?
it's up and around the corner down the street, but it's a car lot now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's where we started filming Fired Up.
Fired Up.
How long have you been around in the?
I was in Fired Up for 6 seasons.
You knew them before that show existed.
Mm-hmm. And there's the man himself. That's Richard.
Like the collection here.
They're all for sale.
Oh damn, you got the monster on. Is that the deep sea? The challenge?
Challenge,
Yeah, the deep sea challenge. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's get a wrist profile on that monkey. Fuck.
Largest Rolex they ever made.
No, I tried these on and it's ridiculous. It's a hunk,
Yeah,
man.
he's a big watch guy.
Are you a big watch guy or like a big watch collector? Because that's just a big fucking watch.
Both. But I've got a pretty good plethora of watches.
Nice.
Pretty good selection.
The other dude, the freaking giant.
Chris?
Yeah, I looked over, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
He's like, how's it going, mate? I'm like, freaking watch is massive, but on him it looks normal. So.
Yeah. He's the only person who makes a 50 mil look like it's normal.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
he caught that because that's what like his
Yeah,
industry
no,
is.
the like Rolex Deep Seas, they're fucking massive watches. I'm like, oh, that looks regular on his wrist.
Yeah. Richard's wearing the same one, and it's like a fucking, it looks like a giant stopwatch. Okay.
That's the watch that looks regular on his wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking hunk. I'm serious, dude. It doesn't get much bigger than that.
Knock somebody
Yeah,
upside the head.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
He was telling me how he'd chip the bumper. You just bring that guy out, huh?
Now you left your mark on the back.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you win it, it comes with a brand new bumper. Yeah, so we was skating around Turkey Drag, and I went and picked up Brandon with all his camera equipment.
Yeah.
And he put it all in the back, and I just didn't think about it. It weighed down the back, and it caught one of those little city reflectors.
Yeah.
And it boom. Oh man, you have no clue, because Richard was on his way out there. My stomach just dropped. I was like, oh my god. So before he even looked, I was like, hey, I fucked the bumper up. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, don't worry, I already got a new one on the way. I've got
like watches?
Yeah, I got a 44 mil tag set at the house. Yeah, I got a Grand Calibre.
I did this watch project. Yeah, $20,000 of diamonds on a $200 watch.
Yeah, I mean, if
Well, so I was grabbing my tag out of my truck,
Yeah.
and we got about halfway here, and I was like, Brandon, grab my bag, and we grabbed it, and I was like, I forgot my watch.
damn.
So like, I ran over to the store and just grabbed a gold Nixon real quick. I was like, I feel naked without it. I need a watch. I need a watch.
That's the watch version of like SEMA. Like it's just a crazy build on something that shouldn't happen.
Shouldn't be, yeah.
Yeah. Like if there was a SEMA for watches, I think this would be in the main hall.
Yeah. yeah, that's in Battle of the Builders. Fuck, it's sexy. That's a gangster. That thing's gangster.
You've heard of Daniel Wellington? That's like Omega ass.
It's like the bottom of the
I
top.
couldn't go any lower. Yeah. What's the worst and stupidest thing I could do? This is it.
I like his style.
Yeah, how's your foot?
Oh, it's good.
You get surgery or?
Yeah, they put pins and plates in it and stuff.
That was a quick turnaround.
Is that bad?
Dude, he looked pissed the other day when I asked him for a pic.
He was just trying to deal with it,
Yeah.
His ankle snapped.
She told me, oh, he's in a grumpy mood today because he like messed up his ankle.
It's broke. He went back home.
What?
Yeah, he went home this morning, and he's got to get plates and screws put in his ankle.
No way.
Whoa.
He's walking around.
How did that happen?
He don't know. We don't know.
Like he was just walking and it just...
He literally has no clue is what he said. He was walking around, and that's why he was grumpy, is because, his ankle was the size of a softball, and it was black.
Wow. What'd you do?
I just curb checked myself,
Oh, damn.
trying to make it to my room from the hotel bar.
He definitely got the better of us on that one, because we all thought he just rolled his ankle and he was being a puss about it. He sent us an x-ray the next day, and it was broken in half.
You're walking all around SEMA like that?
I had to, man. I had too much shit to do, so
days.
I did 2.5 days, and then came home and they cut me over the next day.
I forgot about that until you just said it. Yeah.
I remember you mentioned
Y'all was
that. I'm
asking
like,
where he
you
was.
seem-
Yeah.
He seemed a little grumpy, and then you're like, oh, his foot's...
Yeah, I was toughing through it.
He doesn't smile anyway.
Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah. Every time, dude.
Like, it cracks us up. He'll be like with somebody like he even enjoys, and he'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? You were smiling and then you stopped.
What's the significance of the gold elk behind you?
They put one of those in front of every Twin Peaks restaurant, but it's brown.
Okay.
And I took over a Twin Peaks restaurant, and so I pulled it down, and one day when I was gone, Mike Coy decided to paint it gold.
Okay.
So,
How long have you had it?
4 or 5 years, man. Shit.
Longer than
8
that.
years.
It was here when I was here back in the day.
8 or 9 years. But it's been a long time.
I gotta go check out the rocket car over there. It's pretty sweet.
Thing actually works?
Yeah, it's street legal.
It's street legal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the rocket car.
It's the rocket car.
And the thing with all the gauges back there is actually part of the Artemis rocket launching system from 1959.
Wow.
So it's a real NASA piece. Well, it's before NASA, actually.
You probably driven this too, or what?
Me? No. Yeah, I think you're the only one that drove this one. Ain't it?
Drives fine. I mean, no problems.
It's got a Corvair in the back.
Need to break it down and paint it one of these days, but
This thing restored will be awesome.
It's crazy.
It's so random.
one of these days I'm going to put it on the hood of the car and drive around.
Are you serious?
Make it a hood ornament. Just mount it right up on there.
Oh my god.
I see you looking at me. Now I've got to figure out a way to make a hood strong enough.
It's not too heavy. Probably a little top heavy.
Yeah.
A little time.
Dude, that was here back when you was bringing me on in between seasons. Like, that's been here for a minute now.
Yeah.
Is this one of the sentimental pieces of the shop because it's been around so long? Because it just seems like it's just a glaring thing that's totally different from the rest of it. It seems like one of those things that's just been around a long time.
It is.
Or you care about it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay.
We don't have half the stuff up back here that
That's where he did his podcast, so it's like the Bandit Wall, because you know he's a real big Burt Reynolds fan.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool.
The team doesn't really have like meetings or anything in here or nothing.
No, not
like that.
really. Every once in a while we'll do something over here, but it's such honestly a well-oiled machine that
Nice.
we don't even have meetings or anything
That's-
anymore. It's like one of the camera guys will walk back and be like, "What are y'all working on?" I'll tell them, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Everything just starts rolling from there. When you do it the same thing with somebody so much, they already know where to be.
Yeah.
They know what they need. We know what they need. So it becomes easy. We don't really even have meetings anymore.
Nice.
We just float around the shop and get shit done.
Look at that guy right there. Orbital.
Oh, what
Is
the?
it-
Yo.
It literally, all it showed was local
It didn't even show
local
up.
automotive shop needs fabricator welder. So
I love that.
I show up. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
And like I pull in. And I'm like, oh shit. There was freaking cars all the way down the road.
Yeah.
Like the producer guy comes out and he's got his little earpiece in. And he's like, you never park over here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did I show up to? You know?
Casting call.
Yeah. So what was funny is that, like, dude, when you show up to a welding position, what do you think skills you would need to bring? Welding, right? Dude, there was only like 5 of us that knew how to weld. So like half the fucking crowd like went away instantly. I was like,
Like, yeah, we'll figure it out.
yeah.
They
I'm-
knew that the show was happening.
Yeah. So I'm out in the shop.
You didn't even know that was
No,
happening.
I'm
at
in the
all.
shop
Just-
talking to Jordan and Tom. And I thought that they were there to apply for the job too. I didn't know that they were the freaking main characters of the show. I'm just like, oh yeah, y'all here too? And they're like, yeah. And like I walk in to go do the interview, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, those are the guys I was just talking to and bullshitting. So it was kind of neat, man. It all landed well.
That's
It all
awesome.
landed well. It's been a blast. That's for damn sure.
And how many years have you been doing stuff with them now?
Oh God. I mean, I guess overall it's probably been 8 to 9 years.
8, 9 years?
Just off and on though.
And now you're like full in.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
no,
the
dude, I
thing,
couldn't
yeah.
go away. Yeah, no, I'm here. It's home now.
Nice.